welcome everyone. My name is The Clever Fool. Today I'll be playing the third level of Pachacudi, titled War of Brothers. No achievements to go for this time. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
The moon had risen, but sleep was far from my mind. I hung on the words of the old man who did not seem the least bit tired. It was as if the more he talked about Pachacuti, the livelier he became. I told you about the great battle of Cusco, he continued, but you must know that this glorious victory did not bring peace to the Inca. On the contrary, a civil war broke out, for the success of his son filled Pachacuti's father with envy. Viracocha still wished for his son Urcu to become king of the Inca, although everyone could see that Pachacuti was far more capable. After all, it was he who defended Cusco, the holy city, while Urcu had fled into the mountains along with Viracocha. Although Viracocha had grown old and died a bitter man shortly thereafter, Urcu did not intend to yield. He entrenched himself in Calas, a mountain fortress, and proclaimed himself Sapa Inca, supreme ruler. Of course, the thought of coming to terms with his treacherous brother did not once cross Pachacuti's mind. Gathering his warriors, he led them to Calas to eliminate Urcu once and for all.
Wow, he's still hiding in the mountains. Our main objectives are to kill Urcu. Pachacuti must survive. Leaderless Inca soldiers will join your army if they get to see Pachacuti. Inca civilians will join your army if they get to see Pachacuti, so Pachacuti is going to be important. Loot Chanca buildings and tents to obtain additional resources. Nice. Our hints tell us that you are restricted to a population limit of 110 and you cannot advance to the Imperial Age. You have no villagers at the beginning, and at no time you can train your own. If villagers join you, you can gather resources and construct buildings, but the assortment is limited. Oh wow, limited villager mission, huh? Petards can be a very effective substitute for siege weapons. It is not necessary to defeat all enemy units. To end the civil war, Urcu must be killed. Focus on this objective. Your opponents will behave rather wait and see. However, it's possible that enemy patrols swarm out and take the initiative. Your scouts report that Pachacuti in Sion has led a large army into the mountains. However, his troops initially have no villagers and no siege weapons. Urcu in yellow hides in the east in the mountain fortress Calas in green, which is defended by archers and swordsmen. To stop there's a spelling error. To stop Pachacuti's army, Urcu has stationed many of his men in blue in the mountains to lure Pachacuti into an ambush. You'll have to expect attacks from skirmishers, slingers, archers, spearmen, and eagle warriors. Most of the Chanca soldiers in red have withdrawn after the defeat of Cusco. However, a few warriors are still in the region. If you find a Chanca camp, you can plunder it. Pachacuti's exploits are on everyone's lips, therefore locals in gray will join your troops when they set eyes on their hero. In this way, you can get villagers and buildings. Leaderless Inca soldiers in purple will also join you when they meet Pachacuti. In this way, you can gain access to military buildings as well, such as barracks. Okay, wow. So I was midway through completing this mission, and my game crashed. So I guess we get to play it again. Most of it again. It's a bit of a grindy one, so I am in a less than stellar mood from that game crash. Let's hope it doesn't crash this time, and go ahead and get started here.
My despicable brother hides in his mountain fortress instead of facing me like a warrior. His cowardice will not allow him to escape his fate.
Okay, let's retask our soldiers to groups here. Lost more Eagle Scouts than I would hope. We can heal them up later. They need to survive, though, in order for us to heal them up later. Man, I'm really bummed out. We had made such great progress. We were making such good time. But hopefully I'll be able to reproduce our successful results then. I do know more about the mission now, so I think we are set up for a decent chance of success here. So I'm going to recruit those units up here as reinforcements. We're going to go southeast and pick up some villagers and start gathering resources. There is a monastery up here. And that monastery will allow us to heal up our units between battles, which would be supremely valuable for us. The next most valuable aspect will be... The next most valuable thing will be to secure this choke point in the north, which is the point of the campaign that we were at, because that's where the blue roving parties will spawn and try to get you. So it was a massive shame that we didn't get those working. Or that the game crashed on us. We have already lost more units than I did on the original playthrough, but we are moving faster, which is nice. I didn't want to fight those jaguars with my infantry, and our retask is not very clean here. We'll need to fix this up. But destroying this camp here will give us additional resources. Cool, so we'll have our remaining melee units destroy these. Get these llamas sent back here. We'd like to not use farms if we can. Pick up these villagers. I can't double click to select all of these villagers for some reason. And we can start grabbing military technologies now. There are soldiers in the northeast, but again, we want to get to the northeast. Snipe the slingers and then get out with our units. Our heroes can clean up everything else as long as the slingers are down. They seem to like to focus down Apometa. Doing alright here still. Pick up our regular checks. And continuing moving northeast for our monk. Finish the slingers. Go for the scorp. Move to the northeast. We got the scorpion at least. And we have a monk here prepared to heal us. Okay, so after this, the hostile Inca that spawns units will be sending us a welcome party. So we'll take this chance to reorganize our army just a little bit. Oh no! No, 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 no. We didn't clear these guys out. We didn't clear these guys out. Okay, we clear first. Villagers are healed. We go here. Hunt the deer. Escort the villagers. I don't trust this. There might be more units here. Are there more units here? Okay, looks like we're good now. Come back here for healing. And we know that we're about to... Oh, did we already get attacked? Or did we just never... Yeah, what? Oh, wow, okay. So there's another squad that's already incoming. They're on their way. They just walked by our villagers. And we have to kill them. We know they're coming because we just saw them. We just walked by them. They were like down here. That's a different path than they took the last time I was trying this recording. Where are they? Where'd they go? Hello? I know there were some. We literally just passed them with our villagers. I don't like this at all. Being predictable is a good thing if you're the enemy. Good for us, at least. Being unpredictable is not good. I do not like that. The first time they destroyed these yurts. So I'm not sure what they're up to this time. I cannot afford to lose that monastery, that's for damn sure. Oh, okay, so I guess we're a little bit early. We've still got a little time before they strike. Let's keep scouting. Let's actually prepare to meet them down here. Let's pick up Bodkin Arrow. Let's have Pachacudi recruit those reinforcements down there. And we need to be prepared to meet the blue forces wherever they show up. I think that must be them, right? Okay, so I think... Oh, they're right here. Had to focus on micro for a little bit here. Let's get chainmail. Pick up these llamas. Got these reinforcements. Lovely. Did we lose a monk or no? No, our other monk should be... Is it not in this squad? I guess we must have lost a monk. Let's pick up another one. We need to be prepared to intercept the next force. So let's keep creeping forward here. I know there's forces here to bait out. We cannot be affording to lose melee units at this rate. The slingers really do a lot of damage to them. They don't do a lot of damage to our ranged units, so this is a relatively good clear. we need more techs. And I know there's a relic in these palisades here. And I know the enemy is coming from up there. So we can wait for them on the hill. Hopefully they haven't broken through yet. I remember we beat them pretty handily by waiting for them on the hill here. Oh, lovely. Of course we got to bait red. This is not part of the plan. Focus Jaguars first. Get archer armor. Oh god. Right as the second squad shows up. The timing could not be much worse here. Fight on the hill where possible. I don't want to lose any of my heroes. Let's get a couple more monks. Okay, our units are much weaker than before, but thankfully we have a lot going for us now. Let's pick up crossbowmen and spam some crossbows up here, and break open this this wall and get the relic. We have no monks, so this monk, we're gonna need to borrow him. Losing the monks is not good. This force is not going to be good enough to handle another wave, so we need to prepare for that. We have a monk down here, actually. Clearing out these walls will prevent the blue from freaking me out on the minimap as well. Let's get a couple decoy houses up. And yeah, our forces here are not looking great. So this area up here contains resources that we can get, because we can pillage. But more importantly, we can also free a bunch of sheep here, a bunch of llamas for ourselves. So we'll heal, and we'll grab the relic last. This monk can grab the relic, drop it in a monastery. As we prepare for the next attack here. We need more units than this, that's for damn sure. Slingers ought to do, actually. Slingers will do us quite nicely. Let's get a couple of those. He didn't actually pick up the relic. Come on, bro. Pick up the relic. Okay, so while we're waiting here, we can see if there are any remaining enemies to bait out. If not, we can think about attacking and clearing these guys out for resources. Are there any enemies left? No. Okay, let's have our heroes blow up the tower. These villagers can start mining this gold. You three can actually go for wood. Nice. I don't want to lose any of my heroes, and this is what I meant by the llamas. And let's send all these llamas all the way back here so that we can use them for food. We use them for food, and we can retask these guys to gather the llamas. We lost our monk there. Very sad. We have the hill bonus, fortunately, so we should win this by a good amount. They should buy us some more time for the next wave. Let's pick up Thumb Ring. Get more expos going. And send more of our soldiers forward. And I know there's a dock here, so we can scout that. And let's scout the choke point just so that we can see it. This is the choke point that I was at. So the enemy raids come from here. Okay, let's get the food, save up for Eagle Warrior. Pick up these villagers. Now we've got our relic safe and sound as well. Let's scoot our units up onto this forward hill since we know that the choke point's up here. Hunt the deer for extra food. And pick up Eagle Warrior as well as Squires after that.
Gorilla. Ari. Gorilla.
Need more slingers too. Just need more units in general.
Niam, Bim, Sayarich.
We might need to pull back our heroes in order to fight the force here. I know there's reinforcements to be had on the west. We can make a beeline for that actually. See if we can do that before the next wave comes. Get 2 more ships. It's a big gamble. If our next wave doesn't show up in time, we'll be in big trouble. Put our archers on stand ground stance. Good. Bring these guys forward. Oh, the next wave is here. Well, that actually stinks. That timing could not have been worse. Really? That stinks, man. I know there's an onager here too. I guess we just gotta bait him into our castle. Yeah, we're gonna need to bait these guys into our castle. And any survivors will live, I guess. I'm not gonna risk this villager. He can mine gold back here. Okay, this castle saved us this time, but that was very, very sloppy. We can heal up in here for now. Pachacudi can grab these llamas and send them this way. But yeah, that's very sloppy. We'll need slingers. And probably some archers. Let's see, they're mostly long swordsmen. Long swordsmen, slingers, so some skirms would be good maybe. They're gonna be coming from that choke point. I already know this.
Gorilla.
I know there's some villagers there to grab.
Jay.
Rima.
Let's pick up supplies, then long swords, additional slingers.
Jaku. Gorilla.
This area needs to be secure.
Kamachiu.
Let's build
Sayarichi.
2 towers.
Rima. Will you?
Jay. Gorilla. Jay. Gorilla. Jay. Jaku. Gorilla. Jay. Gorilla.
Ah, frick, they're here.
Gorilla. Jay. Gorilla.
Niam. Kunan. Ari.
Jay. Gorilla.
They had towards the castle.
Jay. Gorilla. Jaku.
Ari. Williu. Ari.
Jay.
Kunan.
Gorilla. Gorilla. Active. Jay.
Ari.
Jay. Gorilla.
Niam.
Jay. Jaku.
Ari.
Chiwa. Ali.
Jay. Jaku. Utia. Gorilla. Jay. Active. Jay. Gorilla. Utia. Jay. Gorilla. Jaku. Active. Jay. Jay. Utia. Jay. Gorilla. Active. Jay. Gorilla. Jaku. Jay. Gorilla. Jay. Gorilla. Active.
Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We definitely need to heal up though before the next encounter.
Sayarichi.
Im.
Build up these towers.
Gorilla.
Ari. Kunan. Dayarichi. Ime.
Jay.
Yam. Aimurai.
Ari. Aimurai.
Gorilla. Jaku. Jay. Jay. Gorilla.
Guess it was fortunate that I kept these units here. More slingers, more units in general.
Gorilla.
We need a monk. We absolutely 100% need a monk up here. There's no exception.
Ari. Kamachiu. Rima. Aliamui.
Niam.
Jay. Gorilla. Jay. Gorilla. Utia. Jay. Jaku. Active. Gorilla. Active.
We can pick up murder holes even. We also need ballistics, but we're badly short on wood.
Jay. Active.
Yampokani. Ari.
Guys, proceed to wood chop here.
Damichiwa.
You can go on wood. Wood.
Gorilla. Gorilla.
This will do for us just nicely. We actually have tons of food.
Kamachiu. Rima.
Okay, so we should stabilize. It wasn't as clean as it was on my first go, maybe due to frustration or something.
Ari. Damichiwa. Chakan.
But we did get there in the end.
Gorilla. Jay. Gorilla. Jaku. Active. Jay. Gorilla. Jay. Jaku. Gorilla. Jay. Gorilla. Jay.
Next wave should be incoming very soon.
Jay. Gorilla. Jay. Gorilla. Gorilla. Jay. Jay. Gorilla.
And our guys are healing nicely in their towers. Very good. We'll pick up ballistics next. And maybe even upgrade a guard tower. Those all require wood. So we need lots of that stuff. In fact, let's retest these villagers to wood.
Kamachiwa. Ari. Will you?
Yeah, we're not getting the elite upgrade because we can't advance in the Imperial Age. Do we ever get the relic? Yeah, we got the relic. It would be a travesty if we didn't, honestly. Okay, so we are more or less back at the stage that we were at before we crashed. There's actually a lot of enemies here that we need to clear. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take advantage of this choke point to fend off the enemy raids for a little while and build up my forces. $300 wood. Let the towers do the work. Retreat to high ground here. Yeah, see? They used to be so scary when we could only fight them with units. But now that we have units and enough of them, it's not so bad. So now let's grab ballistics. And we can use our heroes and these slingers to clear out any remaining enemies over here. I think there's a Mangonel. I don't remember if we ever got him or if we didn't. Guess we'll find out. And we should get Elite Skirm too. Mangonel's right there. Let's go kill it. Pick up those llamas. Let's pick up Andin's sling as well. Masonry for our towers. Can you believe it? I'm actually getting masonry for our towers. Never thought I'd say something like that. Let's pick up arson as well. And this choke point is the choke point that will keep us nice and safe for a long while. Some more slingers. We want more eagle warriors at some point too. I don't think there are any more enemies this way. At least it looks like we're clear. We should be clear. But I know there's more gold mines here. And I know there are enemies here as well. I don't know if we ever killed them off. So let's see. More llamas. So we didn't kill them off. Let's grab these llamas. Llamas grabbed. Did that scorpion just kill our llamas? That scorpion just killed our llamas. Bro, that's kind of messed up. He just lost a bunch of food. Well, I do think that scorpion was the last enemy. So this area should be all clear. Let's have our heroes scout him out. And yes, we did grab all our blacksmith techs at this point, so we're alright. We are not alright, I repeat. We are not alright. Run away. Holy crap. Let's pick up some Kamayuk. Yeah, we run. Hopefully our third hero there won't die. Yeah, we're fine. Bosa will be useful. I don't think... I'm not going to take stone mining. I think patience is the play here. And believe me, I've been very patient for this map because I've probably spent a couple, 2 or 3 hours on this level already because of the crash and also the first time I didn't quite get the level right. So it was not good news. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, so now what we do is you see all those enemies there, we bait them back in, clear them out, bait them into our choke. Just let the archers do the work. Yeah. Yeah! To meat grinder. And that's precisely why we have Eagle Warriors. Oops, may have baited out a little bit too many. Here they come. Makes you wonder why these Incans have pikemen, considering that they've never seen any cavalry riders before. Really makes you think, right? Yes, yes. Keep walking in these towers. Keep walking into them. All healed up. Lovely. Get these Eagle Scouts in there. Keep our villagers producing resources. And keep grinding this level out. I'm gonna be so satisfied when this level is done, man. I think I did a good job. So I'm actually gonna wait for the next I know I can recruit these guys, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the next raid to come in and clear that raid, then continue clearing out this valley, and then I'll recruit these guys and continue capturing ground, hill by hill, path by path. Like you saw earlier, I almost completely screwed myself by not setting up properly here when the raid came in, and as a result I had to run them all the way to the castle, and I lost a lot of momentum there. Now fortunately, I didn't lose any eco units, which is really important. So we were able to recover and get ourselves back into a nice spot here. But the really, really important thing is you want to be taking fights without losses, because the enemy can definitely outlast you in terms of resources, especially at their rate of production. Discipline will win you the day. There's more fish, guys, don't worry. In fact, I'll invest into gill nets even. I'll actually invest into... Oh, I already got monk HP. Very nice. And we continue the bait and switch. Now we just wait until the next raid comes in. We got lots of resources. Yep, and as if on cue. Lost a few guys, but not many. This is why we utilize hill advantages and healing, so we're remaining resource efficient and combat efficient. These guys are out of stone. Let's have them set up on this stone mine here. And now what I'll do is I'll move my heroes to capture up here. I'll move up my villager here as well to build this house. And move up the rest of my army as well. Slowly and steadily, we will make our push. And we should be coming up across on a bridge here soon. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Let's not lose our Vil. The elimination of that minimum range is very strong. And we take this time to set up another pair of towers, utilizing this stone. Actually, before I risk those villagers, I'm gonna use these here. If I'm extra bold, I might even set up across the water here.
I've located a Chanka siege workshop. Let us destroy it and take possession of their siege machines. Let's unload from these two towers and bring our units forward here. And start baiting these red units out.
Keep baiting them out. There's more. Lots of crossbows. Not a problem. There comes the next raid. Walking in the firing line, guys. Perfect. So now we take a little bit of time to heal up. Where our eagles? Some of our eagles walk forward. Produce a few more. Some more slingers too. Didn't have to lose that eagle. Let the tower do the work. It's like Gordon Ramsay saying, let the knife do the work, you know? Let the tower do the work. And this whole time we've been gathering resources. Well, mostly gathering resources. And I actually did want to send an eagle back here just to check to make sure that this area was clear. I don't want to send villagers to their deaths, you know? That'd be irresponsible of me. Tower. Beautiful. And we should actually get a nice heap of resources and the ability to build siege workshops, I think. Beautiful. And as a way to take revenge on this level, I'm just going to go ahead and utterly annihilate them. At least I'm going to try my best. We've gotten this far. We've played very meticulously.
We have captured the siege engines.
Let's get these siege engines back to our side of the bridge. The next raid should be incoming soon. And there are enemies here, see? So it wasn't wrong for me to check, because otherwise I would have lost my villagers to these eagles for sure. This is definitely a really good thing that I checked. And those guys can get just baited into the castle and they should die. Let's actually train some petards. Oh, will he make it to the castle? He will. Beautiful. Okay, so once we fend off the next raid, we can take these villagers and start building some towers forward. Oh, and one of the hostile Incas got defeated, so that the one that doesn't produce units got defeated, I think. Cool. And that's actually an indication that we are good to send villagers back now.
Ari, Ari.
So let's send these villagers to complete this mining camp. Oh, we just lost a scout. Unlucky. We've actually hit our pop cap. That's great news. More men into the meat grinder. And we send these villagers forward now. So we're gonna need them to build. Oh, I see. We can't upgrade to Siege Ram here because we're locked to Castle Age, but they were kind enough to give us Onager and Cap Ram. That's pretty cool. It's pretty nice of them, if I do say so myself. We're approaching the king now. Urku.
It is the army of my vengeful brother. I must hide.
You must hide like a little bitch. Okay, so this is where life may begin getting difficult for us. Our pop is capped, which is nice. Being pop capped always means that you're firing at full cylinders, which is really good. If you're not pop capped, that means you could be using your resources more. We got lots of resources stacked up too. I don't want to lose these monks. It'll take them forever to walk back. I guess I could prepare a transport in the case I need to transport reinforcements quickly. Let's build ourselves some more onagers and send these petards at the gate. Build more towers. We want to take down production buildings wherever we can now.
Uttia. Gorilla. Gorilla. Ari. Gorilla. Jaku.
Andiamo. Sai riccia, magica.
Ari. Gorilla. Ari. Gorilla. Gorilla. Ari.
Okay, this is where things start getting dicey.
Gorilla. Jaku. Gorilla. Ari. Jaku. Gorilla. Gorilla. Uttia.
Okay, we've got a good amount of towers. They don't have any more means of creating siege. And that's honestly the biggest threat. So after we finish those off, we should be good. Where'd that make it? Is their siege workshop still up? Oh, their siege workshop is still up. This is horrible. I thought we knocked it down. Oh, what a waste. Yeah, it's still up. We gotta get that down pronto. Otherwise, their mangonels will be able to outlast. Like that. Ugh.
Ari.
Ari, will you?
Not eagles. Let's get more slingers. And keep battering down their production buildings here.
Ari,
Tim. Mulancia. Sayarichi.
Gorilla. Jaku. Ari. Gorilla. Jaku. Ari. Gorilla. Jaku. Ari. Gorilla. Ari. Gorilla. Gorilla. Ari. Gorilla. Ari. Gorilla. Ari. Gorilla. Jaku. Ari. Gorilla. Gorilla. Uttia. Ari. Gorilla. Gorilla. Jaku. Ari. Uttia.
Gotta focus up a little bit here.
Uttia.
Tamachiwa. Ari.
Gorilla.
Niam. Kan. Sayarichi. Ari. Mulancia.
Ari.
Ari, sai riccia.
Keep producing units. More onagers would be nice.
Gorilla. 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 Ari. Gorilla. Uttia. Jaku. Gorilla. Ari. Jaku. Gorilla.
Get our idle military involved.
Ari. Gorilla. Jaku. Gorilla. Ari. Gorilla.
Tamachiwa. Sayarichi.
Ari. Gorilla. Uttia. Ari. Ari. Jaku. Gorilla. Ari. Jaku. Uttia. Gorilla. Ari. Jaku. Gorilla. Jaku. Gorilla. Ari.
Yeah, Onagers backed by Slinger seems like a really good combo. They can't dodge them all. Let's get down here. I think there are P-Tards there to help us. Let's get some Rams in. And prepare to slap these P-Tards in. Not Eagles, Slingers. More Onagers as well. We need Rams in here ASAP. Come on, Rams, Rams. More Slingers. Stop losing units to castles, please. More Slingers. Have these guys stand ground. Have you guys stand ground. We're taking too many losses. We need to prepare for the next raid as well.
Ari.
One more push after the next raid and we should be good. Got lots of idle military. Set these guys to stand ground. Okay, we got ourselves another window of a little bit of time. Get these rams in. Man, I guess they just really do continuously produce units, huh? They're almost out, thankfully. I still have some bowmen back here. Yeah, I'm not good at utilizing my whole force at the same time. We'll get these rams out. And I think once we send them all at the same time, we should be okay. That castle's pretty low. How much do petards cost? 20 gold? Let's send an 8-man squad over to get the castle there. That should be more than enough. Okay, so we have no idle military elsewhere on the map. That's good. Once we get these petards over, we should be okay. This tower here is actually really good. There comes the remaining raid. Okay, this is our final ram rush. They just keep coming out, man.
Micah has sustained a serious injury. Carry him out of the mountain so he can recover.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Nice. Oh god. Get out of there, Pachacudi. Our job is done. Holy crap, what a level. Oh man.
The old man sneered as he described the end of Urku, who was slain in battle. For the Inca, the end of Urku was a blessing, he told me. For it left Pachacuti the undisputed ruler, and it showed that he was not only a valiant warlord, but also a prudent king. Having refurnished the Temple of the Sun, he turned to rebuilding the entire city of Cusco. He also built fortresses, palaces, roads, and temples throughout the country. In addition, he issued wise decrees beyond count and led his kingdom into a golden age. I still believe that the people were right to hail Pachacuti as Son of the Sun, for he had once again led the Incas out of the darkness.
Ugh. So once the so you need to act really fast once you reach this portion where the king hides, because I believe once the king hides, green will start producing units forever, yellow will start producing units forever, and that's at the same time while the blue raids are continuously coming out. This is where blue is sending their raids all the time, and we just never have the villagery economy behind it to sustain losses. So you saw that I was trying to play it smart there and look for windows to get the castle down and stuff, but it can be really, really difficult because if you take too much time here, you will definitely get grinded down. I do think that for slower players, setting up these guard towers was a good idea. I think this one in particular was pretty well positioned. They were just going to grind us down to pay us sooner or later. Getting their siege workshop down early, as soon as you can, is also of vital importance, because otherwise their mangonels will do way too much damage to your forces, much more than your economy can sustain. And using rams and petards is really useful. Like using your heavy siege here, however many you can afford to build, is really, really good. We still had a decent amount of resources at the end, but we could probably only survive like a couple more waves of attacks before we're going to run out of resources completely, and that would have been a losing. The momentum was definitely not on our side there. So trading for castle HP is definitely very good, and that means that you can't afford to trickle units. You have to make decisive pushes. And that's exactly what that ram rush was at the very end, getting down the last few HP there. What a level, man. I gotta say, I really like the whole level up to this very last part. The last part is quite punishing. If you're unable to get your attack correctly, or if you're unable to sustain your attack correctly, you'll lose for sure. The momentum is against you as soon as you start pushing in here. So they mean it when they say to not waste time and take down the king. I was about to lose all my units, and if the king ran out the gate here, if he like ran out back here, it would have been just disastrous. I guess we still would have won in the end, because we could have just waited them out, killed these ranges. The castle constantly producing Kamayuks was troublesome, but once we got the castle down, I think we still would have won, because basically it would have been just an archery range worth of units alongside their standard raid. So I guess after we knocked down the castle and the barracks, we were on a winning track. But yeah, you got to prioritize knocking out this siege workshop. Knock out the barracks if you can, but definitely you need to make a push for that castle. Otherwise, your economy will not be able to outlast them. Guarantee you. There could be something to be said for like building a ton of towers close together. If I built like maybe 3 more towers and garrisoned them completely fully, then it would have just been a matter of saving, like holding at the towers until we could get enough rams to push down the castle. Because I guess with 5 towers garrisoned with ranged units, the towers could probably trade very resource efficiently with whatever they're sending at us, because they're only sending us units and no siege. Once you get this siege workshop down, that is. So yeah, honestly, I think it's quite a well-designed level. I think I'm a little bit frustrated with it because the game crashed midway through, so I've spent like 2.5 to 3 hours playing this one level. I've probably spent more time playing this level than I spent on the Giant Falls. Maybe the Alaric achievement mission was more time consuming this one. But I had a lot of off-camera tries that went wrong because of technical issues and everything. So yeah, I do like these games kind of because they kind of reward being good in a different aspect of the game, which is like being good at micro, being good at knowing, prioritizing targets and stuff. But I will say I do prefer the ones where I can boom up economically and just kind of spam units. I like macro much more than micro, but that's just my style, I guess. But yeah, nice. Anyhow, that's been the 3rd level from Pachacudi, titled War of Brothers. Thank you guys for watching if you stuck around long enough. Until next time, my name's been The Clever Fool. See you guys later.